And we are live. Welcome, everyone. This is your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. In a few moments, I will do a sound check. Oh, that's very weird. There we go. Finally streaming. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released New Flesh, a future noir tabletop RPG where cyberpunk meets biological horror. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge adventure module. You will find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Now, a moment please while I do the sound check. Sounds good, sounds good. We are continuing mm, the White Album visual novel. We are taking the Yayoi route. Okay. Now then, where should I go today? It's 11:18. 11:20. So it's until 11:20. But now I see that the full screen is set up. Full screen. There we go. So now we can visit any place. Hmm. I guess we could visit Best Girl Rina. I guess so. I'm working as an AD today. I head over to the TV station. Huh? It looks like Rina is here. Rina? Oh, Toya. Hello. Hey there, what's up? Uh-huh. Hobbies? You're always so put together and dolled up. You think so? Thanks. Is fashion something you're into? Hmm. It's not really something I have a strong interest in, or that I consciously put a lot of effort into. But people talk, you know? Hey, and my brother's the loudest of all of them. You mean Eiji? Siblings are siblings, no matter how famous. The people I work with are particularly vocal about my appearance, especially the ones in charge of my so-called brand. Haha, they actually scare me a bit. Ha ha ha. Wow, spoken like a true professional. Still, I feel lucky every day that I get to work with such a talented group of designers, most of whom have impeccable taste in fashion and makeup. Well, when it comes to her outfit, I think it looks really classy, especially because of the rose on the hip. That's a great touch, because it's sort of like it focuses your eyes on the rose, and you are forced to take a look at the rest of her body, especially because of the diagonal cut. So you go from skin to cleavage to hip because of the rose. That's genius. Sounds like it. It would be odd not to put effort into your appearance when you are attractive yourself and surround yourself with equally attractive people. I do like experimenting with my own personal style sometimes, though. Hehe. Oh, it's different from how you usually dress? What I usually wear isn't all that special. I see. She's on an entirely different level from most people. 11/19. November 19th. Oh, if the magazines are telling the truth, then Rina's birthday should be this week. Let's save the game. Let's take this file over here. So, event with Rina. Looks like an opportunity for a gift. Since I remembered, I should probably go on a shopping expedition today. Now then, I'm glad I went out. But what am I going to get for her? This isn't a gift for just anyone. After all, we're talking about the Rina Ogata. I'm sure she gets a lot of nice things from her fans, so I'm kind of stumped. I wish I could give her something as beautiful as she is, but I'm not that rich. I spend all day looking for the perfect gift. This guy has too much free time. I end up buying her a music box. But it doesn't make sense. He works so much. He works at Echoes, he works as a tutor, and he works as an AD in the studio. He goes to college. there are some contradictions here when it comes to his time spending, the way he spends his time. I end up buying her a music box. It's a rather large clockwork musical mechanism. I feel like the somewhat muted champagne gold will match her aesthetic pretty well. A part of me is worried nothing about this gift screams. What? A part of me is worried nothing about this gift screams that it came from me. It will read better. A part of me is worried that nothing sounds better. But I want to give her something for her birthday. With that in mind, this will do just fine. I can't help but feel a bit egotistical, but I also want to make sure she at least gets something. All that's left is to give it to her next week. Oh, this is it. The important choice for the Yayoi route. Now then, where should I go today? Save. And we double check. TV station entertainment. TV station entertainment. I'm working as an AD today. I head over to the TV station. Oh, it looks like Rina's here. Rina? Oh, Toya. Hello. Hey there. What's up? It was entertainment, right? Entertainment. Hey, so, how's Yuki doing? Huh? What do you mean? Like, how is she doing from the perspective of someone who's more experienced? How's work going? Hey, I'm more experienced, huh? Well, yeah, well, duh. She loves in amusement. I've always seen us as equals at work. She's more like a friend to me than a younger subordinate. But she is more experienced. Oh, yeah? Does that mean Yuki hasn't talked about me at all, Toya? Nope, she doesn't talk about her work life at all. Probably out of some misguided concern. Whenever I get excessively worried about her well-being, I end up asking the other people in her life, like now. You worry about her, huh? Huh? I do worry about her, or it's not that I'm worried, more like... It's not that I'm worried, more like... Oh no, don't get the wrong idea, I'm not worried or anything, I just... Right. What exactly am I thinking, airing out my personal problems to the famous Rina Ogata? She watches me, an amused twinkle in her eyes. You're not even a little suspicious of Yuki? Huh? Look, I already said you've got the wrong idea. Look, the thing is, like jealousy, right? But seriously? I was joking, Toya. Huh? I thought you came off as the type of guy who takes everything related to Yuki seriously. And I guess I was right. Sorry for laughing, though. It's fine. I guess she was just teasing me. It's still pretty funny, ha ha ha. She's definitely teasing me. This is all Yuki's fault. He never tells me anything. Okay, I'm actually sorry. But Yuki takes her job really seriously. Almost too seriously sometimes. I can see that. I was a little worried, knowing how intense she can get about things sometimes. But if Rina's telling the truth, then I guess she's doing alright. Actually, my brother said something funny the other day. You mean Eiji? He was talking about how her next job was a show up on the roof of a department store or something ridiculous like that. And they wanted the Yuki Morikawa. Haha. The Yuki Morikawa, huh? He replied right away with something like, "Can't wait." Clearly excited. Ha ha ha. It does sound like something she'd say. Even my brother was thrown off by her enthusiasm. Everything would have been fine if that was it. But then she leans in and quietly asks, "Can I go shopping at the mall when the show's over?" Ha 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 ha. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Why'd she have to ask something like that? Of course, my brother burst out laughing. He's been teasing her about it ever since then. Oh, but don't yell at her about it, Toya. I wasn't planning to. Well, that's just how Yuki and Eiji are. I'm not sure if just letting it slide as long as they don't end up fighting is the right mindset. Well, if nothing else, it sounds like a fun work environment. 11/21. November 21. I have a tutoring session with Mana today. Now where should I go? Save the game. But until 11/27. If I have a tutoring, I guess I'll go visit the lolly. I have my tutoring job today. The lolly that goes to college. I kill some time before heading over to Mana's house. Ding dong. No one seems to be at home. It is a weekday, so she's probably at school. If that girl would ever go to school, I have a feeling she's probably at home. I'll wait a little longer. Her face. The door opens and Mana pokes her head out warily. Seems to be in a worse mood than usual. Oh no. Good morning, Mana. And she closes. The door suddenly slams shut in my face. Oh, did I do something wrong? But after a moment of what sounds like her fiddling with the lock, it swings open again. She reappears. It's really you this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Listen to this. Yesterday, a guy with the same hairstyle as you showed up. So I opened the door thinking it was you, but it was some guy trying to sell me encyclopedias. Uh-huh. So basically, we didn't look anything alike. He held me hostage at the door for a while. What are you supposed to do in a situation like that? Well, just tell him off. I'm busy, goodbye. Your good question. All this time over a similar haircut? And then, to make matters worse, he says to me, "Is your mom home, little girl?" Oof! Can you believe it? Can you believe that? Is my freaking mom at home? What a complete idiot. Yep, big time. I've clearly come at a terrible time. At any rate, why are you here, Fuji? What do you mean, why? I know why, I'm just joking. Oh, she goes from serious to joking like in a nanosecond. You take everything so seriously. I've never heard anyone say the word seriously with such disgust before. Well, don't just stand there, it's cold. Oh, okay. I guess we're really doing this, huh? She already sounds fed up, and we haven't even started yet. I already proved my academic excellency, didn't I? Despite her bratty attitude, she's right. We covered science the other day, but today I wanted to focus on liberal arts. Liberal arts? What kind of crap is that? Is that gender studies? The crap that you're about to study? Whether you like it or not. Isn't it literal arts? There is no royal road to learning, so stop complaining. Maybe it's art and things like that. I personally feel differently, but at least I've succeeded in getting her to sit at her desk. Let me know if you don't understand something. She reluctantly turns to the task at hand, diligently answering the questions. The test ultimately only holds her attention for roughly half an hour before she throws her pencil down. I'm surprised that not only did she get most of them right, but she was able to handle the fairly difficult Japanese questions with aplomb. Is that good enough already? Just taking tests is boring. Sure. Even I'm starting to think it's ridiculous to keep giving her tests. But why don't you ever go to school? Why did your parents hire me as your tutor? Good enough, let's do something else. Why did your parents hire me as your tutor? You clearly have no problem studying, so why did your parents hire a tutor? I ask, honestly curious. I told you before, didn't I? You're my guard dog, babysitter, housekeeper, servant. What? You only mentioned the guard dog part. You're so annoying. If you remember, then why ask, idiot? If you remember, then why ask, idiot? Ouch. If that's true, then why not get a real housekeeper? What's your problem? Do you hate tutoring me that much? No, wait, I never said... No, you don't hate it? Or no, you do? The truth comes out. Stop! You're twisting my words. Her argument makes no sense. You know what? Fine. If you hate it so much, you don't have to come back, idiot. I already told you, that's not what I said. Well, this is bad. It doesn't take much to get on her bad side. I desperately try to calm her down. I don't hate you at all, Mana. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, she was completely serious. I find talking with you to be pretty fun, actually. Fun? Wait, what? I said I was joking around. I can't believe you actually believe in me. With Mana, you never know. She basically just says it's a joke when it's against her. When it works against her. The typical immature Schrodinger's argument. You see, if something clicks, those people are very cowardly. They reveal a cowardly character. They say something, and if it clicks, then it's okay. They totally meant it. And if not, they were just joking. That's how you spot a coward. I'm glad you enjoy our conversations, though. I can only sit there dumbfounded, feeling both frustrated and exhausted. So she is afraid of something. Are we done for today? Oh, yeah. I answer almost immediately. There's nothing more I can teach her right now. I'll have to put together a more challenging lesson plan for next time. You suddenly got quiet for some reason. As my servant, you can't get all mopey on me. Whoever said I was your servant? And who do you think is causing my moping? I really want someone to talk to. Can you stick around? You're not busy, right? No, not really. Way to assume about my life. Well, but that is true. This guy, outside of his gigs, of his work, he does nothing at all. So she's right. You never see him talking about his hobbies. You never hear him. Oh, I am going to play video games. Oh, I'm going to build some puzzles, or I'm going to read. So she's right. I want to listen to the radio. I remember one of the first times I came here. I stopped listening to the radio a long time ago. But sometimes it can be kind of fun. Not today. I hate the DJ who's on today. He's really full of himself and pretty ballsy. I see. I'm sure that radio personality would never have imagined in 1,000 years that a young girl sitting in her room would describe him as ballsy. The way he introduces new songs is just super disrespectful. And he has a habit of pushing a lot of big-name disco stars because he likes them. Are you listening? Oh, yeah, of course. I prefer people who sing their own stuff. Oh yeah? Not like she knows any of the musicians on the radio. Like Nagaoka. I think he used to be a reporter or something. He then proceeds to chatter away about radio music in a one-sided conversation. Oh, it's one of those girls. Oh, I have to get going. She abruptly stops talking before jumping to her feet. Okay, well, I gotta go, Fuji. Oh, she just wanted me to be her receptacle for everything that she wanted to talk about, and then that's it. Sure. Neither of us really put together a proper study schedule, and yet she always takes the initiative. Well, maybe it's better to start off playing things by ear and then adapting as time goes by. I told you before, but you can't come with me. I know. We barely scratched the surface. Well, whatever. I can show her I mean business next time. Good job today. Same to you. She can be kind of adorable sometimes. I don't know about that. I didn't do much. You take everything so seriously. He's constantly saying that. Seriously, seriously. I was being polite. Are you not familiar with the concept? I am. Fine, I get it. Okay then. I'll see you next time, and I promise I'll do a better job at tutoring you. What? Seriously? Don't turn your nose up at me. Seriously, but for now, have fun, but not too much. Ooh. She boos my attempt at acting a little more mature. Fine, fine. I'll have an appropriate amount of fun. I'm sure at some point you'll get tired of all of this lesson planning. Then you can take an appropriate break from tutoring me. Don't be a jerk. There's no way I'll abandon a student as cute as you. Oh yeah. Thanks so much for not giving up on me. Bye, Fuji. See ya. November 22. Now then, where should I go today? Until the 27th. Something that they haven't displayed here. This version of the visual novel. In the anime, at least, I'm not sure about the older visual novel, but in the anime, the main character Toya had this habit of saying, "You are today's goddess." The goddess for today. Every time a female character did something good for him or was lucky in some way that benefited him, he would say, "You are today's goddess." And I think that displays even more about his childhood trauma. I think it would have been better if they kept that in this version of the visual novel. So we have these two, we have Mana, and we have Best Girl Rina. Of course, we're going to visit Rina. I'm working as an AD today. I head over to the TV station. Today, I'm helping with the taping of a talk show. Once we wrap up, I head to the vending machines. I'll take a quick break before heading home. That's when I notice Rina standing there, a coffee cup in one hand. Oh gosh. You were working here today, Toya? I didn't see you at all. Yep, I've basically been walking back and forth between the recording room and the studio all day. Also, as I understand it, in the previous version of the visual novel, I think there was more music. By now, I think we should have seen Rina singing what's the name? Kurasu no Hana or Glass Slipper. That one's really good. Hey, good work. You really take your job seriously, Toya. Maybe there was something involved about money or copyright, right? You never know. Then she takes a coin from her pocket and slides it into the vending machine. How's a hot coffee sound? Oh, for me? Do you take it with sugar and milk? Oh, no need for that. It's okay. I don't drink pesticides. I hurriedly tried to turn down her offer. Oh, Café Noir? Take it black? Ooh, fancy. That's not what I meant. I wanted to turn down the coffee, not the sugar and milk. But Rina's already pushing the button on the vending machine. Ka-chunk! How pushy. How pushy of her. I hear the sound of a paper cup dropping out, followed by the sweet scent of brewed coffee. Thanks, I appreciate it. But are you sure you should be offering guys coffee? Hey, it's fine. Think of it as a reward from me for doing such a good job. Now, when it comes to Rina, she is quite sly because in the anime, from the very first start, she got introduced to Toya. She started to hint at a possible relationship with him. So I can't believe she's doing that. She's supposed to be Yuki's friend and he's going for Toya somewhat hard. I know she's joking around, but a coffee from Rina really is quite the reward. She suddenly glances down at her wristwatch. Do you have time for a chat? Sure. Oh, sure. So she's supposed to be pretty busy. Great, sit. Gestures toward a nearby sofa and I sit down. Are you done with work for today? I ask, somewhat concerned. Yeah, I'm all done. All that's left is to head on home. Nice job. It must be rough to be this busy every day. Oh gosh, are you actually concerned about my health? Or are you just being polite? She asks me teasingly, studying my face. No, I didn't mean it like that. I was being serious. I laugh awkwardly, unsure how to continue. She chuckles, watching me closely before suddenly averting her gaze. They're very sweet. She murmurs quietly, oh, she's going ASMR. Now you understand why Yuki picked you. Ooh, she wants us going ASMR. That sounds really good. Let's hear it again. Oh, that's ASMR material right there. She says so quietly that I almost can't hear her. Unsure how to react, I follow the direction of her gaze, only to find she's looking at nothing in particular. Suddenly she looks back at me. Or are you this nice to everyone? No, just to the pretty girls. Despite her teasing tone, the expression on her face is oddly benevolent. Me? Nice? Yeah. Suddenly, the flat and mechanical sound of her watch alarm begins going off. I gotta go. I'm sorry for keeping you. I tell you the truth. To tell you the truth, there's a lot of things I was hoping to ask you about, but I guess it'll have to wait until next time. And perhaps when that time comes, we'll be in a nice restaurant with better coffee than this. Laughing, she squeezes her empty coffee cup lightly, though she ends up crushing it completely. It's a somewhat intimidating gesture. Hopefully, you let me treat you to an actual delicious cup of coffee. Which reminds me, can you give me your number? Huh? Rina is asking for my number? Of course, but why do you want it? There's something I'd like to talk to you about, but don't feel like you have to. Ooh, she's going for it. I definitely don't feel that way. Hey, thanks. Feeling half thrilled and half compelled after watching her crush that cup, I give her my address and number. She murmurs in approval as she studies my address. Well then, I might give you a call sometime, so make sure you pick up. Sure. I'd love to tell you right now, but these kinds of things can get complicated sometimes. So usually it's very hard to obtain an idol's number, right? But I was thinking, wouldn't it be creepy if they handled it like with a twist? For another type of visual novel, where the idol was a stalker, that an idol was stalking you, and if you wanted to escape from her, she would use the media. She would threaten to use the media against you. Imagine that, like accusing you of attempting something against her, or accusing you to be a stalker. It would be an interesting psychological horror visual novel. I certainly know how that goes. Especially since my brother tends to be a huge thorn in my side. It's kind of funny to think of Eiji, the young musical genius, being nothing more than an annoying big brother to his younger sister. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. She looks at me puzzled. Okay then, see you around. With a quick wave, she hurries down the dimly lit hallway. Whoops. I forgot to ask her what she wanted to talk to me about. I guess it's something she can't talk about here. She can talk to me all she wants, but I should probably try not to get too overly friendly with her. Right, Toya, right. Try not to overthink it, I head home. Sure, Toya, everybody believes you. 11:23, November 23rd. Now then, where should I go today? Well, we are saving the game because my schedule is a bit more hectic than usual. I am going to be playing this solo tutorial actual play later on in the evening. Well, around, I don't know how long it will take, but the video should be up later in the evening. So thank you for watching this live stream. This has been your host, Abraham Jaguar. In less than 20 minutes, I am going to be streaming Lunacid. Like first-person Souls-like type of gameplay. Souls-like in the ambience, in the mood. Definitely check it out. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment if you wish to support in different ways. And remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you and see you later.